The Universidad Nacional de Educación a Distancia is a pioneering institution in flexible, accessible, inclusive and quality higher education. Since its foundation more than 50 years ago, it has transformed the educational landscape by enabling thousands of students to combine their studies with other responsibilities thanks to its hybrid educational model. Comprehensive learning adapted to the needs of a diverse student body is largely due to the combination of distance learning through digital platforms and online resources, with the face-to-face support provided by its partner centers. This active system is applied in all the studies of its wide academic offer, though a commitment to pedagogical innovation, to the use of information technologies, and the promotion of lifelong learning. All of this, moreover, without cut-off marks and adapting the study to the student's work schedule, to the personal situation and family and professional obligations, making the student the protagonist of his or her own learning. Although the genesis of the knowledge comes from the UNED headquarters in Madrid, knowledge management is guided from associated centers. These are campuses where students are received in person. These centers are the cornerstone for bringing the university closer to its students, allowing direct interaction and access face-to-face resources. These more than 75 centers distributed through the different autonomous communities and cities of Spain and also in different parts of Europe, America, and Africa complement the distance education model with face-to-face activities such as tutorials, access to libraries, laboratories, and study rooms of carrying out of activities. If university classrooms and examination rooms are also considered, the number of centers worldwide rises to more than 200.
In the associated centers, which are developed under the academic direction of UNED and in coordination with the faculties, schools and departments of the university, tutorials are given in person and online. Guidance and assistance is provided to students. A library service is also offered. University extension and cultural development activities are held. Apart from this, the laboratory practices of the subjects of the first 2 years of a degree are performed there, and most important, they function as examination centers where on-site tests are organized and carried out by the students. The services available at the associated centers include, among others, the University Center for Distance Learning Language, QUID, which offers courses to improve language skills, and university extension activities, which include workshops, conferences, and specialized courses. They also have student delegations which represent and defend the interests of the student body, encouraging their participation in university life. The integration of partner centers strengthens institutional cohesion and allows for greater adaptation to local needs, offering a supportive environment that facilitates learning and student integration into the university community. The UNED educational model is based on hybrid training, which combines online teaching with face-to-face activities. This methodology allows students to organize their study time autonomously, accessing digital resources at any time and place, and complementing them with tutorials and face-to-face activities that take place in partner centers. There are 3 major advantages to this educational model. On the one hand, flexibility, as this type of training is ideal for students who must combine their studies with work or family responsibilities. It is also important to highlight the access to resources made possible by UNED, because the associated centers have libraries laboratories, and study spaces that enrich learning. And finally, they highlight the interaction and academic support available at this university, since it combines face-to-face and virtual tutorials, which favors the exchange of ideas and the resolution of doubts in real time. Compared to fully face-to-face education, this model reduces the need for traveling and offers greater adaptability to the different contexts of students. And in contrast to exclusively online education, UNED's hybrid methodology provides students with the added value of personal contact and integration in a real academic environment. The role of tutor teachers goes beyond the mere transmission of knowledge. In addition to this task, they act as mentors and guides, helping students in the planning of their studies and in the resolution of their doubts. They offer personalized monitoring, promote the development of critical skills, and facilitate both the understanding of the materials and guidance for the preparation of the subjects. They also clarify doubts about the content of the subjects. They carry out, monitor, and mark the subject's practical parts, according to the guidelines set by the teaching teams. Tutor teachers have also an active role in evaluating the continuous assessment tests and explain the criteria applied in them. They inform about the level of preparation of the students to those responsible for the subjects. Moreover, they guide the students with a view to the on-site tests. Finally, they participate in the monitoring of the virtual course in accordance with established guidelines. The COIE is an essential tool for offering information and personalized guidance to support students in the process of integration and adaptation to academic life, as well as helping them to develop study skills. This is done through appropriate academic guidance, with personalized counseling in the process of choosing a degree, and in the planning and organization of their studies. It has an impact on the improvement of the training through the teaching of study techniques and strategies for independent learning. It offers personal guidance on emotional and motivational problems that may block learning. Connecting academic training with the world of work, as it offers personalized advice to improve students' professional integration by organizing workshops, conferences, and practical activities that prepare students for the challenges they will encounter in the labor market. In short, the COIE of the associated centers, in collaboration with that of the head office, enables students to acquire practical and strategic competencies for academic and professional insertion, improving their professional prospects and facilitating the transition to the labor market. UNED demonstrates its commitment to inclusion and accessibility through the Center for Attention to University Students with Disabilities, UNEDIS. Its necessary actions in the associated centers provide support and specific adaptation to those students who present some kind of disability. In this way, they guarantee that all students have the same opportunities for academic success, thanks to the mediation between the student and the different university departments and services, both teaching and administrative, for the adaptation of the teaching, learning, and assessment processes to the needs derived from the disability or functional diversity. It also develops awareness raising and training actions on barrier-free education and equal opportunities, coordinates actions to improve physical and ICT accessibility in the different services of UNED and its associated centers. It also manages a network of volunteers and carries out initiatives to promote the integration of disabled students and university graduates into the workplace. There are several measures to ensure that the learning process is fully accessible, the adaptation of learning materials to facilitate access to information, the provision of assistive technologies to help overcome the barriers to learning, or close coordination with tutor teachers and partner centers to ensure that adequate and inclusive study conditions are provided.
One of the fundamental objectives of UNED is to promote lifelong learning. To this end, this university offers a wide range of programs that are adapted to the needs of the different groups that form part of its students' body. All these activities are very important to generate a good community engagement. The workshops, conferences, symposia, seminars, congresses, and courses included in the university extension allow the population to access knowledge and training in cultural, scientific, and technological areas. Moreover, due to the possibilities offered by the Internet, all these activities organized by associated centers are no longer limited to their immediate geographical area, but can reach any corner of the world.
On the other hand, this type of activity allows UNED students to complete their studies, broadening their training and obtaining free configuration credits, while on the other hand, it enables anyone, regardless of their academic or training status, to access knowledge in a wide range of areas. The UNED Senior Program is aimed at people over 55 years of age, who are offered the opportunity to continue their education, remain intellectually active, and improve their quality of life through flexible learning, adapted to their time. It is not only about training, but also about learning, enjoying, and participating in the society around them. It currently offers more than 600 courses and welcomes more than 10,000 students from all over the country. The UNED senior courses are mainly face-to-face through the network of associated centers, which offer a wide range of training in all kinds of subjects: languages, history, art, philosophy, literature, computer science, personal development, emotions, music, cinema, theatre, reading clubs, among many others. These courses are taught by experts and have a didactic, flexible, participative methodology adapted to the participants. Moreover, there are no requirements to pay them. At UNED Tudela, there is a program called UNED Sapientia, also aimed at people over 55 years of age, in which, through 4 subjects, 2 per term, the desire for knowledge and socialization is promoted. In addition, students have the possibility of indicating the subjects they are most interested in, with the aim of adapting the forthcoming courses to their demands. The summer courses reflect the teachings and research developed by UNED, and their purpose is to broaden the knowledge and improve the skills of those who take them. The profound and accelerated transformation of society in recent years requires professionals capable of thinking critically and imaginatively, so these courses are renewed in each edition, forming current programs that, in many cases, are addressed in an interdisciplinary and applied way. Thousands of students attend these summer courses every year, which shows that UNED responds to a social demand and incorporates current issues and advances in all areas into debate. UNED is committed to transforming not only the content and methodological design of these courses, but also their delivery, which is why a highly accessible program has been developed. This commitment to proximity and accessibility is expressed in practice through the large number of associated centers, which provide different venues and locations for these courses. Likewise, the possibility of taking them online considerably broadens the scope, allowing these courses to be followed from anywhere in the world. At UNED Tudela, summer courses have also been held for more than 2 decades, with the particularity that they are completely free, thanks to the support of the Government of Navarre. They also aim to respond to the current concerns of citizens and therefore follow the trends set by society. The administration office at the associated centers is the gateway to UNED for students. For this reason, they offer all kinds of information and guidance, as well as answering any queries students may have. Among many other services, they explain to interested people and students the range of studies offered by UNED, the university's administrative procedures, everything related to the admission and enrollment processes, as well as validation and grants, the academic organization of the center with class timetables and tutorials, applications and certifications, and any other service requested, such as, for example, the UNED's electronic register. The UNED libraries are physical and virtual resource centers for learning, teaching, research, and lifelong learning, and are at the service of the university community. To this end, they make their facilities and an internet portal available to their users, from which they can access a wide selection of resources, many of them in open access, and services that meet their information needs. However, the libraries of the partner centers are intended to be spaces open to the public, not only to provide people with study areas and access to literature, but also to promote activities that encourage networking with their respective communities. It is for this reason that events such as book presentation of art exhibitions are held in them. Universities must guarantee the fulfillment of the objectives associated with the courses they offer, always seeking continuous improvement and ensuring that their actions are aimed at making the most appropriate decisions in contingency situations. To this end, UNED has defined its quality policies and has a formally established and publicly accessible internal quality assurance system. These quality standards seek to support the deployment and execution of the quality policy and objectives of UNED and its associated centers, with the aim of achieving the maximum satisfaction of its stakeholders, especially students, teaching and research staff, technical personnel, and administration and services management staff. To this end, quality assurance systems are designed and developed for the improvement of degree programs and teaching quality, and for the management of associated centers, aligned with the university strategy and contributing to the dissemination of the culture of quality in the university community. In the case of UNED, as part of its strategy and in coherence with its university quality policy, it promotes the implementation of an internal quality assurance system in the management of its associated centers, with the aim of improving and standardizing the services that the network of centers provides to students, teaching staff, teaching teams, and technical and administration and services management staff, and to society in general. The Department of QO Gestión of UNED Tudela is the one that, with the annual support granted by the National Agency for Evaluation and Accreditation, ANECA, certifies the progress of the centers in the system, whose structure is made up of 2 partial and 3 integral levels.
Some centers, such as this one in Tudela, have some services for the entire university community. In our case, we've got a technology center that develops management software and serves as the basis for the quality assurance system.
This software has been exported to ministries and autonomous governments and has more than 1 million users. Other center has developed chairs with different thematic content. In our case, as an example, we have also developed a chair in quality management, which carries out research and studies for the government of Navarra and the Tudela Town Council.